Good morning, everyone. I'm going to title this video 2 in 1. First, I'm going to talk about an experience with bands, and then I'm going to talk about a chain. So let's get started right away. Many years ago, I had a side band CB. Big one. Pretty big one. Actually, used to put out about 40 or 50 watts. And I used to talk off the ionosphere, DX. Well, I hook up with this one guy in Belgium. And we communicated a good 10, 15 minutes. Long enough that he gave me his address. And he wanted some American currency. Not much, he wanted pennies, something like that. And I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'll send you some American currency. I got a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter, and a dollar bill. I put it together and mailed it to him. But in there, realizing he was from Belgium, I asked him if he could find a friend that had pigeons and maybe send me 4 bands, Belgian bands. Sometime later, in the mail comes a little package with 4 bands in it, Belgian bands. So I went out to my loft and I managed to band 4 young homers with Belgian bands. When they were big enough, they're just about to wean them, I happened to be talking to a friend of mine at work, Mikey Biolato. He's gone too. My God, a lot of people I know are gone. Maybe I'm not a good guy to know. But anyway, I mentioned it to Mikey. And Mikey said, Danny, give me them 4 birds. I said, Mikey, you got flights. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with the band? He said, I want them. I want them 4 birds. I said, okay, Mikey, you can have them. It was a Friday night. I told him on Thursday I'm going to bring them in tomorrow. It was a Friday. I remember that. I give him the 4 birds. Well, I'm off the weekends, working midnights, but I'm off the weekends. I go back to work Monday night, and Mikey comes in, and he hands me $50. I said, what's this? He goes, well, them 4 homers you gave me. I went down to the bird store, and I showed all the homer flyers. And then they said, where'd you get them birds? He goes, well, they got to put them in quarantine for a while. They fell off the truck. That's what he told them. Well, somehow he sold those birds for $50 a piece. Way back when $50 counted. And I said, you only giving me 50? He goes, well, it was my idea. I just laughed. So, I guess what I'm telling you is buyer beware. You never know what people do. Mikey sold them birds as if they were good Belgium imports. Sometimes you can't believe your lying eyes when they see the Belgian bands. Okay. Let's move on. In a previous video, training birds, when me and Kenny used to go down the road, we would talk. We had plenty of time to talk as we were driving. And in conversation, Kenny said to me, Danny, how'd you get to be successful. He says, you do really good with the pigeons. And I said, Kenny, flying pigeons is like a chain. Big, strong chain. I said, the first link you have on that chain might be breeding your pigeons. Breed them healthy. I said, then you learn a little something, and you add another link, and you train your birds. Then you get a little smarter, and you learn that birds get worms. You add another link, and you worm your birds. Then you find out about coccidiosis. You add another link, and you worm your coxy your birds. So everything you learn is like a link, but you got to do it. You got to add that link to your chain. But if you fail to do one of those things, the rest of the chain falls off. You got no chain. So as you learn things, you got to apply them. Like I said in the previous video, you have to apply what you know. And you could build a big, strong chain. You could even take that chain down 10 links and go to motivation. And maybe you got a particular bird you want to motivate a certain way. You could write it down. Link number 10, 1414. I'm going to ship him as a driving cock and see the results. To make a flow chart out of a chain. I don't know if I could add to that, but each link counts. And each link is very important. Going back to mating your birds is your first link. Breeding your birds is your second link. Taking care of your birds, your third link. Changing the water, the fourth link. So on and so forth. You could have a 20-foot chain if you do it right. So make yourself a chain. Make a flow chart. What did you do to this point? And how can you add to that chain? And make each link strong. Don't let your chain fall apart. Well, I got 2 in 1. Don't buy Belgian bands and build yourself a good chain. I got other videos in mind. I do. I really do. I got a lot to do. So much to do around the house. I may have to double up on a few videos. But I want to thank each of you for subscribing. There's 250 subscribers as of today. You new flyers, I'm counting on you to win a race. Believe me, I want to hear it. So, give it a thumbs up. Check the channel. Subscribe. And thank you for watching.